Welcome once again to Patching at 3 a.m. I'm Justin, and today we have Eric Beam, and he's going to do a little bit of a performance for us, make some noise. Thank you for joining us, Eric.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for the invite, getting me out of my usual dark room.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of fun stuff for us to check out today, so I'm really looking forward to what you've got. Let's get started.
Sure, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be a experiment for everybody. This is the first time I've had this group of boxes together, so let the fun begin.
All right. That was a great performance. There's some really, really nice sounds. I mean, super, super rich. Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate the, in the flavor of all things live. The one thing I wanted to work didn't work, but that's okay.
You know what? I thought it sounded really cool. You know, I could hear you bringing in the little loop of the drums,
right,
and you know, it's like I can guarantee you that nobody who's watching like could hear that it was wrong. You know, I still think it sounded cool. But yeah, thank you for bringing a whole drum kit in, and
It was,
you know,
I was tempted. I was trying to figure out how to incorporate the live aspect into this new box here, and
yeah. How are you feeling about that TR-1000? It looks
it's fun. I'm happy with it. It's it's a pretty debated box, but for someone that was kind of aspiring for those outer range boxes for much of my life, it was something I had to jump on. And and honestly, the 808 909 aspect of it is part of the more boring features. It's sampling and FM capabilities are impressive.
Are pretty strong. That's cool. That's really, really cool. So and I see you've got an SEM over there. You've got a Space Echo.
On the gear side, I mean, so much of our world, we're all kind of modular nerds, right? So wanted to kind of change it up a bit and bring a collage of boxes.
And I'm really grateful for you coming in and improvising, and you know, I know that you are really, you have that improvisational spirit and the desire to
when
kind
it works,
of hey, you know, to what degree of working, you know, and I'm sure you'll come through again and we'll continue the experiment, but yeah, I just, you know, we had been talking about, you know, like I was telling you about LA Synth Club, and you know, we're talking about music as kind of like a contribution, and you know, maybe you can tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think there seems to be a global agreement with wanting connection again, with especially with live music, and how much that has changed over the last decade. You know, it wasn't too long ago that we were geeking out on KVR in front of laptops strictly, and playing with the latest feedback machine or whatever. And which was a great way that a lot of us got together. And but as years have gone on, I think everyone's missing connection again.
I agree.
You know, we all spend way too much time in front of screens as is, at least I do. And so this is I mean, my background is layered, but this part of my world is a reaction to the day-to-day.
Yeah. We have a question in the chat about your processing chain for the traps or the drums.
Yeah, yeah. So there's as far as the drum mic setup right now, it's a single mic. I've got a large diaphragm condenser. It's a U47 clone. It's a Heiserman.
Yeah.
So I've got that going into a mic pre. It's actually the JHS color box. I wanted to try to keep this as minimal rack gear as possible, and kind of failed at that attempt this morning. And but yeah, so mic pre right into an 1176 into the sampler TR1000.
Yeah.
Which that was, like I said,
It was a valiant
that-
effort. It
that-
was
that
a
was the
valiant
the focus
effort to
point.
live sample
There
drum
was
kit.
some timing issues that something happened on that side.
Yeah,
which
we've
we'll
all been
figure
there.
out.
We've all been there. You clearly have a lot of experience. So what's your background? What brings you to?
Yeah, music-wise.
Oh, hold on. All buttons in.
I was going to, but no, not in this type. There's something about the 12-to-1 ratio with drums in particular that I love. And so this is a fast attack distortion knob, really, with the release. So the release is all as fast as it goes in moderate attack, just to get some transients through. But yeah, this Rev in particular is a hairball kit from the Rev A model, which is the dirtiest one.
Yeah.
And that was much of the grime you were hearing on the way in, which kind of why I love the box.
Yeah. Okay. So background.
Right. Yeah. So music nerd my whole life.
You were into metal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As I was.
Right. Even prior to that, of just
Watch your
finding-
mic.
Let's put this off here. There you go.
There we go.
So, yeah, I remember, just exploring father's record collections and falling in love with sounds that I didn't quite know how they were made.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been on the tech side. I was,
Yeah.
my father was the same. So I had
Relatable.
a Commodore 64 that I inherited. That was my first kind of bedroom system. And diving into making, this is well before any chip sound movement, but just playing with that side of things.
Yeah.
And that was,
Computers with primitive sound chips, it's like
Yeah.
even before you knew that was going to be a whole aesthetic, it's like this is what we can get.
Right, which in a roundabout way. So from there, I found that limited, and I wanted drum sounds. And I remember going to a service merchandise. It was the East Coast chain. I don't know if that still existed. And then seeing this little Yamaha 4-pad electronic drum thing, consumer thing. I nagged my parents forever to give me that. Eventually got it. Was quickly disappointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was really just a drive of trying to figure out drum sounds from, ironically, starting on the electronic side of things.
Yeah.
Years go by, get into starting junior high-ish. Metal took over my world for a long time.
Yeah.
Playing in bands, did that from a bunch of unique circumstances. I was touring at 14
Wow.
and living behind a drum kit for a long time.
That's cool.
And, And I kind of forgot about the electronic intro that I kind of started with. It just wasn't part of that world.
Yeah.
And until I wanted to trigger my own samples. And this Akai S20, it's not my original one, but I actually picked it up again because it's such a fun, dumb box. It's a intro, I think it's 96 is when it came out. It's an intro sampler, 32 kilohertz. To start, but the fun is when you go down to
Who
8
needs
kilohertz.
48K, let alone 44.1?
Right.
32 kilohertz is plenty for anyone.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I was a dumb drummer trying to figure out a MIDI in samplers for the first time. With the Lisa's drum brain triggering that. Then trying to figure out how to get my guitar player to trigger that as well.
Have you ever used the term MIDI it?
idiot. I will now.
Oh
Yeah.
man, no! In my day job, it's something that I hear quite frequently, and it's a term that people of a certain age tend to use, and it's just I always get a kick out of that. But yeah, so that's
yeah. It started that, and then of course this is Warp Records era. So
sure.
The transition from an extreme metal background to Warp Records is not that far.
No. I know a ton of people who made exactly that transition, where it's like fast and extreme and weird.
Yep.
And
I mean, so of course that was, how do I do this?
Yeah.
And 20 years later, I mean, and also by day I'm an audio engineer, so I'm on the post side of things. So I have a commonality. I moved out to LA with music in mind, did the band thing for a long time.
Yeah.
But I've always been in and out of studios. And,
Yeah.
I was right there at the right time with the transition from decks to digital.
Yeah.
And that's a brief nutshell of my world.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And you know, you've been a drummer for a long time, and so I assume that you kind of like to incorporate that aspect of your creativity into like even your electronic music.
Yeah. I mean that's usually my backbone, and this is, I can always count on that, right?
Yeah.
Except for today. So yeah, that's
You can call yourself a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah.
That's that's great. That's great. And
yeah, for sure. I mean, so usually I'll start off with creating. Usually go down to my drum space, multi-track, bring those back home and layer it up.
Yeah.
It's the reliable band that I never had. So.
No, that's great. That's great. And so we covered your background a little bit.
Yeah, and to bring back round circle or full circle, it's playing live again and just getting, especially with the synth community, the live events that LA Synth Club is doing is awesome, and I think
I appreciate it as well. You know, shout out to my friends at LA Synth Club. It's as I've said in other streams, it's been a big part of me being able to kind of come out of my shell and do things like this. So I'm very appreciative of that. But so do you have any musical goals for the coming year? I mean, we're coming to the end of this year, and I don't tend to do like New Year's resolutions or anything like that. But
yeah, for sure. It's been a long time since I've actually put together a full-length EP or album. I've probably pushing 5+ years of single serving experiments. It's very much like this. Learning the video side, that's been another interest of mine.
Yeah.
So grabbing, like doing, that's a lot of it is YouTube enabling. So it's that gave me a platform.
To do single, and definitely check out his YouTube channel. There's some really fantastic performances in there. You'll find a link to his stuff in the description of this video if I'm pointing. But I'm really grateful that you share your stuff with us. I know that promotion is like, I hate it. We all hate it, right? But so maybe it's easier for me to help you promote your music than it is for me to promote mine.
Yeah, that's the last thing that I want to think about.
And
fully maintain.
So we can do a kind of pass it on thing, and what is it? You know what I'm talking about. Sure. Pass it forward or whatever. So
I mean, streams like this, I think are really interesting, and you're the perfect background to host this.
I thank you.
Your synth knowledge is second to none.
All right. So, at what age did you adopt electronics into your setup?
At what age? That would have been in '96.
96.
So, yeah, 15, 16.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, very minimally. We're talking Elise's drum brain triggering a
Yeah, I mean
sampler.
the
And,
technology
but,
of
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were talking a lot about you know the high technology of the '80s or the late '90s in terms of recording and where we are now. And
Right.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like we thought we were on top of the world with hard disk recorders and
Yep.
getting away from ADAT and like you could actually multi-track in a DAW at that point.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. I mean,
and today it's just like, oh yeah, that's old hat.
Right.
It's like being able to have a 256 track
Right.
project. It's like that's no problem on my laptop or my tablet.
yeah, the studio side of my world is most of my world, and
Yeah.
and back then struggling with cassette 4 tracks and moving to mini disc 4 tracks was amazing. It's like holy shit, I can bounce to a stereo pair.
Yeah, with almost lossless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony mini discs on compressed format.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more music, and I'm definitely going to be putting pressure on you now that I know that that's one of your goals, and because I'd definitely like to hear more stuff from you, and
Appreciate it.
and see you. We'll more interaction with LA Synth Club, and maybe we'll even get you out at one of the
Oh, yeah,
open
absolutely.
mics or getting to perform at one of our events. That would be a lot of fun. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Eric, and thank you everyone for watching. And I look forward to doing this again soon. I don't have a date for the next stream, but there's definitely going to be something going on towards the end of the year involving perhaps an all-day stream of a number of different performers. At least that's my goal. Don't don't hold me to it. All right, that's it for us. Thank you very much. Have a good one.